Previously on American Truck Simulator. Oh wow, look at this water spraying everywhere. What's that about? Oh look, some vase things in the middle of the street. Oh my god, there's somebody. This is smashed. Oh wow, somebody's hit. Oh, that's blooming awesome. There should have been water on the windscreen though. That was brilliant. Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We need a little freight. That's what we need in our lives. We need some freight. We need to take something somewhere. That's what we need. Hatman made a little comment. He suggested that this thing drinks fuel. He may be right. It does seem to drink a lot of fuel. It's a pretty thirsty vehicle, but I mean, it's probably down to its looks. You know, it's got a drink to make itself look good. Anyway, let's have a look at the market, see if we can find somewhere where we're at. See if we can find something in the freight market to get us going while we're down here in Brownsville, right next to some gigantic rockety thingies. So let's have a little look. Actually, we've done quite well though. That was the other comment he made. He said we seem to have done quite well, Cross. I mean, we seem to be scoring quite a few off, actually, to be honest with you. What's that called? Corpus Christi. I think I used to go out with her. Right, anyway, let's have a little look and see what we can find here. What we got? Waco, that's quite a distance, actually. I might say that's not quite, it's quite a distance, not that far. Let's see what else we got. What's that? A pump jack. I kind of like the name of that. And that actually takes us past, not one, but two. It takes us to Lufkin? Houston. There's another one, Lufkin. There's another one there. I quite like the idea of the pump jack, to be honest with you. Route length. I think they're getting longer as we go. Yeah, they are. They're getting longer. Let's look a little further back then. Where have we got? San Antonio. Hang on, where's San Antonio? It's there. So why is it going all the way over there? Where we've just been, San Antonio, Austin. The capital of our fair Texas. Frozen foods there, which is 306 hours. I quite like the idea of that one because it takes us to a place called Junction, which sounds very much like the middle of everywhere. Hang on, I've just got rid of everything. Takes us to a place called Junction, which does sound like it's in the middle of everywhere. Yeah, could be actually. I think that could be the centre. Sort of, if you kind of cross-section it from like across that kind of angle to like that kind of angle. I can kind of see that. Can you see that? That's kind of the centre. Let's go to the centre of the known universe then. Let's go get some food, frozen food, and take it to from Brownsville to Junction. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get to Corpus Christi. But we'll give it a try. We'll have a little whirl in the old truck, and we'll get it out there, and we'll go for it. We have to drive back into town now, though, because we've been busy looking at a certain person's large metal rockety things. That's what we've been out. We've been out looking at Space Bay. That's its real name in real life. You know, it's called Space Bay. It's not anything to do with space rockets or anything. It's just called Space Bay. It's like it's Texas's largest amusement park. I'm only kidding. Anyway, it could be, I suppose, for a certain billionaire. Maybe it is his amusement park. I don't know. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe that's actually what it is. Right. Let us away from the space exploration place. There we go. You'd think there'd only be a certain model of car parked outside, but there seems to be other ones. Anyway. Bottom right hand corner is our GPS, and that tells us our current speed, which is 58 miles per hour because I'm speeding. Our gear, automatic 13. Then it shows you the truck, which is a little bit damaged, and tiny little bit damage on the truck, very little actually, to be honest with you. And then we've got the fuel, our fuel gauge, our lovely fuel gauge, which is About 3/4 gone already, actually. Good point. The well-made hat man, it does seem to drink it. And then we've got our bed, which slowly goes blue and then finally goes red. And then I scream in terror as we plummet off a cliff or something similar. There is an area, isn't there, with a very dodgy cliff on it. You really don't want to see me going past that last second. But anyway, so there's a cliff. And then there's the envelope, which is only really used when you first start the game. It kind of tells you the exciting things that are going on within the sort of the game itself. Whoa! God! I had to swerve to avoid him. But it only really sort of tells you what's going on in the game when you first start it. It's kind of that kind of thing. And then you've got the time, which is 8:10 in the morning. And then we've got below that a little red flag that tells us what time we're going to get to our destination. So it's going to be 8:19. It's 1 mile and 7 minutes away. So we're just flying through the countryside, getting to our destination. Those are some big old mirrors on the side of this thing. It's got the humongous flappy ears. So, there we go. I do like that mirror, though, still on the front of there. I keep saying this every time, but I do like it. It's cool. Right. There, 40 miles per hour. Waiting for the lights. We'll pull on up. And we're on. We're all going. We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. We're on go. We're on go. How's your week been? Have you had a good week, peoples? Have you been busy? I've been busy. I've been a very busy boy. Lots of things going on. Lots and lots and lots and lots of things going on. Just a very sort of... Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a road sweeper. I've never seen one of those. I've never seen one of those in the game. Wow, road sweeper. Let's race him. I think I'm winning. There's a road sweeper. Totally cool. I've never seen one of them before. Anyway, where are we? Where's our destination? Is it just here? It can't be far away. It's Fishtail Foods is where we're going. Fishtail Foods. Awesome. At least it's not... oh, police cruiser. Behave yourself. Drive, I don't know. Drive non-carelessly. I don't know what you do to avoid getting stopped. Yeah, drive casually, isn't it? That's what it is. Fly casually, as they said in Star Wars. That was the one. You said, and Chewbacca goes, "How do I fly casually?" And I don't know. Just fly straight, he says. Right, okay. So proceed to the loading bay. It's over here to the back, I think. Yeah, we're gonna be round the back here, I think. There we go. Let's get round here. I think I've got a few too many burgers, you know. That might actually give me indigestion, that many burgers. Do you know, just a little bit of indigestion. Teeny little, and, you know, subtly you wouldn't notice it kind of indigestion. Yeah. There's our trailer. Let's go this way. Stop. Spin it a little bit. It's a very own brand cola, that one, actually, isn't it? On the front dashboard there. I hadn't even noticed how own brand that is. Without any kind of bits and pieces on it. Okay, so let's have a look at the truck. So, back of the truck, you've got the fifth wheel right there in the centre, that sort of horseshoe-shaped thing. Well, we've got to smash that into the pin. Well, actually, no, we've got to couple it with the pin, which is the bit that dangles down. Probably can't see it from this angle. Let's just move the truck a little bit. He says, putting the wheels the wrong way. A little bit that hangs down from underneath the trailer, and then we just have to hit the two things together. And because I've got the advanced coupling on, a suggestion from one of my lovely viewers, Mark Middleton, he suggested putting the advanced coupling on, and basically you have to hit the two things together quite squarely, and when they actually do hit and they couple, you're good to go. But normally you can just kind of loiter anywhere near it. So being near it right now, for instance, would have been probably enough. Normally, that's actually quite low. That's quite low. Quite low, that. I don't know why. Sugar. Oh, God, that hurt. Did I hurt the truck as well? I don't know. That seemed to really smash. I think you can raise and lower this blooming thing, this hooky thing, actually. There we go. There we're in. Okay. That's a big old trailer, actually. I hadn't realised how big it was. Anyway, press T and watch the legs go up, so the legs raise, and then the air hoses go on, bing, like that. They're all good, and all our lights and electronics are actually connected as well. And off we go. With our cola and stack of burgers and some water to wash it down with and a bit of coffee. Life couldn't get any better than this. Well, it really couldn't, could it? It really couldn't. It couldn't. I was talking to somebody today about their dad, who's actually a haulage a truck driver in real life, a real proper truck driver. And this girl was saying that her dad gets bored with working for one firm. So what he does is he trades around between firms, so he works with different ones as we go along, and different companies to sort of genuinely become the but he never closes the doors. He always keeps them open, because he says that the money in the United Kingdom is all very similar. There's not a big change in the costs, or the value of people, if that makes sense. So being a long distance driver, pricing is about the same. It's kind of an interesting thing, that. So he always keeps the doors open, but if he gets bored with driving for one company, he just basically moves on to another one. But never shuts it down to the point where, whoa, thank you. Thanks for that. Thanks for just pulling out there. Lovely. Carry on. Keep right. Dream burgers. I don't need to go through a drive-through. I've already got about 4,000 of them. Anyway. Keep right. Here we go. We merge into the lane here. Don't stop, whatever you do. I'm hoping he's not going to stop. He's not. And then we're going to go over here. Like onto this this slip road and to the top. Feeding onto the motorway. Or onto the highway, the interstate. With our fishtail foods. There we go. Oh, feeding on nicely. Making our way through it. Perfect timing though for this journey. You know, we get across the state to junction, and we've got still got some daylight. It's almost a normal regular day realistically. 6.5 hours of journey. Sorry, still can't shake that cough quite yet. It keeps coming up and catching me. Anyway, we're going to get in at 3:14 p.m. It's I'll say proper lazy day realistically for this time round. Just trundling through the countryside. Not a big problem. Probably need to get some diesel when we get there, but I think we'll be okay. Right on the front of the truck there. Right at the back. Slow down. What did it say slow down for? Was it texting and driving again? Can't be legal to text and drive. It's not legal in the UK, that's damn sure. It's 4 points, isn't it? £200 fine. It's quite excessive, really. Well, it should be, to be honest with you, because you can cause death by texting and driving, to be fair. Happened recently, didn't it, with a truck driver who was texting and ploughed into some car and killed 2 people. Pretty harsh, really. It's a cautionary tale as such. Very much a cautionary tale. Just loving the swishes of the roads as they come across the top there. Just sort of swishing across. Brilliant. Oh, maybe not. There we go. What's that? Do you think they're I want to go with the word hen houses. You know, sort of for chickens. Battery farms, to be fair. Possibly. Mostly free range in the UK. You do get what's called cage tents. It's written on the boxes, but it's mainly you know, the free range for the most part. However, there's a massive dispute going on between the sellers of the eggy goodness, because I do love an egg myself. Eggy goodness there's a huge dispute going on. Oh my God, is it a crash of some sort? Or no, there's just people not knowing what they're doing. That's fine. You just carry on not knowing what you're doing. Yeah. So it seems that they're not selling to the big retailers because the retailers have put their prices up, but not paying them more. And reasonably so. I think if they're costing them more money, well, why the hell would you want to not pay them the right amount if you're taking all the profit? It's a very weird scenario at the moment, especially with the. I think we've discussed this before, energy prices and things. It's just we're living in strange times. I'm living in dangerous times because I don't know how I'm driving there. There's a proper cell tower. Wow. I should have. Do you know what I've forgotten to do though? I've proper forgotten to put in Corpus, whatever it's called, Corpus Christi. There's little ways across all the roads. How useful is that? You can actually change your direction when you need to. I wouldn't fancy it on a motorway though. You know, three or five lanes. I don't think I'd fancy a way to cut across it. But there are a lot of these sort of side roading bits. Now, it's such bad words from me. Is that a train track? I think there's a train track over there. Look at this. There's like a little towny bit in the middle of there. Oh, it's a rest stop. That's very cool. I'm loving this. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying this. It's just a very straight road, to be honest with you. I can't get to 77. I've just realised I haven't accelerated up to 77 yet, so I can do 77. I look like a side road there I could take as well. Let's try and get a bit more speed. Everybody in front of me is actually going quite slowly, really. Oh, police. He's just waiting there. You can bypass the nearby way stations. Don't even know where the way station is. Oh, it's there. Sugar. You can bypass it, though. I'm okay to bypass it, so I'm going to bypass. This time round. Sometimes you have to go into them, but not every time. But this time I'm allowed to bypass. 4 hours and 42 minutes. It's a caravan and a little shack of some sort going on. 45 miles per hour. Coming to some traffic lights. Oh my God! Trainy goodness. Trainy goodness. Look at that. I love a bit of trainy goodness. Graffiti on it. Look. I need to go straight on though, of course. Here. Some porta cabins. There we go. Foot down. 274 miles to go, not a long way, not a massive length of time, not a massive distance, but still fun. Still fun. Oh, that service station has fell apart. It's amazing, really, though, because there's one next to the other. There's obviously another service station there, and he's got a stall on there selling something like oranges or something. I don't know what they sell. I don't think I'm in the right state for oranges. I think it's that California, isn't it? Is it California? I suppose you could have oranges. But yeah, selling produce there. Bit of produce. Potatoes, maybe. Or as I went to a place that did sell produce not that long ago, and oh, but Corpus Christi. We're past it anyway. There we go. That's brilliant. 13 of the Lone Star states are covered thus far. Anyway, so where is Corpus Christi that I've actually passed it? It just must be somewhere off the side of one of these roads. It just must be so close that I'm literally driving by it. Past Little Rose. Sounds like an elderly home for the elderly. Slow down. You're in Texas. Alright, okay. Go slower in Texas, apparently. I hadn't realised it's going to go past Corpus Christi. That's actually... Do you know something, though? That's one thing I've found about this state. It's been very good for ticking things off, even though you're not kind of going into them. You're very much ticking them off as you go. It's really weird. just driving here is giving me. That's going to be, and by the time I get to junction, that'll be another 2 places scored off, and I've barely touched, done any sort of side or detours to pick off so many of them. Just taking a straight route from one place to the other is kind of difficult to not actually score them off as we go. Anyway. Oh, I don't need to indicate. We're on already. I-37. Interstate 37. Some wide land. I ran out of lane there. I didn't realise I'd run out of lane. Got sidetracked by looking at pickup trucks and things like that in places. Oh. 3 hours and 56 minutes. Nice, easy driving. It's a pleasure to be out here. Nice and smooth. Feels nice and warm too. I'd like to think it was warm. I don't do Fahrenheit. That's one thing I didn't learn. So being a child of a certain generation, in fact, to be fair, even my children understand feet and inches, because that's the one of those things I learned. So they've learned it by default, pounds and ounces also. But we got pounds and ounces, feet and inches. We have kilos and grams. And we have obviously centimeters and millimeters and meters along the way, but and then we have centigrade, obviously, which is the boiling temperature of water is 100. The freezing temperature of water is 0, which makes an awful lot of sense. I never understood where the Fahrenheit thing came from, in the sense of what the scale on that one was. That's one that really, for me, confuses me, because I'm sure that like 32 degrees Fahrenheit is like 0 degrees centigrade. It doesn't make any sense. How could it be 32 degrees? And then people talk about temperature. Is it 32 degrees? I might be wrong, but people talk about the temperature in Fahrenheit, and I always find it really confusing. I've got a few. I met through YouTube and a few other things. I've made quite a few sort of, and on this channel as well. I've made quite a few sort of American buddies, and I can bypass it as well. I don't know if it's going to come close though, because it might be fun to go in. But it's really close. Let's go in. I want to do this one. Looks cool. Anyway, but I've made a few buddies this way, and it's I'll be honest, it's been, oh my god, we paid some money out, so we're going to pass on to this one. This is the way station. Just afternoon. Am I on it? I didn't seem bothered. Engine is not off. I don't know what he's talking about. I can bypass it anyway, so I can go through. So I've kind of gone round for no reason at all. Anyway, so yeah, I've made a few two sort of friends through YouTube and sort of, and you do in the internet in general. I always find this is quite nice, actually. The internet, one of the things about the internet is quite nice. If you've got people, groups and forums on, and sort of, Facebook and all this kind of stuff, you kind of generate, so you generate some friends sometimes. And I've got quite a few, and as I say, and they sometimes post, and we're sort of, Facebook friends and stuff like that. And they sometimes post about how cold it is, and obviously you've had a superstorm in the States recently, and they post how cold it is in Fahrenheit, and I'm like, I don't understand, because I'm assuming that if it's a minus Fahrenheit, that's really cold. I mean, like really, really cold, because I'm convinced 32 is freezing. So it must be like really, really cold. But I don't know. That's the one thing I didn't get. I got all the rest of it. And you know what? It's very confusing when you go through school having to learn multiple ways of doing sort of mathematical calculations. I mean, it's really weird in this country when you have a ruler as a kid. I don't know if they still do the feet and inches, the inches on it anymore. But they used to do a sort of 30 centimetre rule or it was 12 inches on it as well. It's obviously 12 inches slightly shorter than 30 centimeters, but they used to do the rule with those things on it, and it's kind of like weird to see those rulers still exist to this day. They still make those rulers. They just didn't stop making them. They didn't change any of the overall things. They just kept on doing it. It's just kind of weird. I just think it's weird. Maybe it's just me, but I do. I think it's kind of odd. There's another lovely. I bet that's a nice one to stay at overnight, though. That one there. It's a shame I've got a day cab. I really want a night cab. Hatman said I really, went really threw him a curveball with the change of truck to just another brand. But I couldn't really buy another truck. I couldn't afford it, and to be fair, I'm a bit short of cash. I've only got 63,000 in the bank, and I need to kind of pay off that first £100,000 loan to kind of have enough money for something else later, possibly, or work out enough money to do something. We'll do something anyway as we go along. Right, 2 hours and 30 minutes to go. 65 miles per hour. Lock the old cruise control in at 66. Engine is going along. There's a car right underneath me. Thankfully, I can see it in that mirror there. It's blooming brilliant, guys. Keep right. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. And then keep right. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, there we go. We're on one of these. I reckon I can get past that, though. There's a state trooper there, though. I love the hats with the brim on them. You see his hat with his brim on it. Let's see if we can get a bit closer and we'll see if we squeeze through this gap. I reckon I can get through there, you know. Look at his hat. There's his hat. It's state trooper with his hat. I'm gonna get through here. He's like, you can't go through here. I'm like, yes, I can. I can go through here, and I will go through here because I want to go that way. There's probably another route to go, to be honest with it. But let's hope we don't run into a helicopter. I've been there before where we've run into a helicopter. Looks more like construction. What's that say about the bridge? Uh-oh. Oh, the bridge is not closed, is it? I'm not going to go flying off the end, am I? I've seen the movie Speed. Where's Sandra Bullock when you need her? Oh, God. Oh, no. What is happening here? Oh, it's a spilled load. Still think we can get past. Think we can get past. Yeah, it's a spilled load, but... Whoa, what's going on behind me? There's cars coming up behind. Because the computer cars don't know, and they're crashing into it. Look at this. What is he going to do now? Is he going to charge the police car? He's put his indicators on. Look. He doesn't know what to do. I'm going to get past this, though. Ah! I'm going to get past. It's going to be a squeeze. But I am going to squeeze past and then get on the main highway. See you later. I am going for it. Oh, I'm going to come off at this next one anyway. I bet I could have just driven through town and actually got off at this one. It's ridiculous. I like it painted on the road, though. I-35. We're off. And we're going for it. Lovely. Keep right. Yeah, I'm keeping right. Going past Austin. Oh, I think we actually go through Austin, to be fair, on this journey to get to the place Junction. Great name for a place. Great name for a place. I was listening to an advert on the radio this morning. I didn't realise it, and they would talk the advert, the entire advert, the whole thing, right? This is true. It's really odd, but true. The whole advert was about somebody trying to search for Hyundai, the car brand Hyundai, and he's searching for Hyundai, and it won't do it. and because it's Hyundai. And I didn't know it was Hyundai. Did anybody else know it was Hyundai? I just thought it was Hyundai. And anyway, apparently we're all pronouncing it wrong. But the entire advert was to tell us we all were pronouncing it wrong. I don't think that's the point, Hyundai. Or Hyundai. I think the point is that you should sell more. You should be trying to sell us your cars. I assumed you shouldn't be telling us off for the way we pronounce it badly. Obviously, naming a car. Don't you want to just tell us all about your it's Ioniq 5, your electric car and things like that? Consider it's your batteries as well and everything. There's a fancy looking building. Consider it's your batteries in pretty much every car going along the electric car at the moment. So I would have thought it's a legal drive text. Oh, it is legal drive with text. I'm going to come across. Lovely. I would have thought that would have been more important to them than telling me not to pronounce it incorrectly. Must be frustrating. I mean, can you imagine if you went to the board with that, or the media side of it, and said, the problem is that they're clearly not buying enough cars because they're not saying it correctly. Yeah, if I went to a showroom and I went in there and I said, I want a Hyundai, I'm sure the salesman would sell me one. He wouldn't stand there telling me it was Hyundai. Just maybe me. Maybe this is just cranky old man. Maybe that's what it is. Just cranky old man. I'm just being pernickety about the whole thing, cranky about it. Yes, it should be something else, but that's fine. But a nice drive this one actually, and we're gonna have to ease off. Okay, I get it. You've done that. Ooh, look at that. There's some nice rolling mountainsides and valleys. Some nice rolling ones there as we head through. Must have been Austin where we were before, by the way, with the thing. Nice, they're carved right through the mountainside here just to make us a road. Beautiful. Just carved through it all. There's a section, and if you ever played the 1986 arcade game Outrun, there's a section. One of them's the canyon, and it's got a kind of walls similar to that in the sort of the style when you drive through them. The attention to detail in this game, especially with the foliage and the things that are on the sides of the roads and the way things look, it's just really, really good, isn't it? It really does add to the atmosphere of the whole thing. I really like it. Attention to detail in the vehicles is amazing as well. It's really good. I'm running out of fuel. You are kidding. Well, no, they're not kidding. You're running out of fuel. I wonder, oh my god. This thing does drink fuel. I don't know how much fuel we've got left. We're not far away, are we? We're 45 minutes away. Have I got enough to make it 45 minutes? No idea. I haven't even seen a fuel place. I mean, we know that we can call for an emergency top up of fuel just to get us somewhere. So let's carry on. It's guzzling it, isn't it? No wonder we need a bigger engine. Not a bigger engine, a bigger tank. Just swallows it. Chomps down on the old diesel. Not exactly fuel efficient, is it? Anyway, 38 minutes away. 32 miles. Right behind this lovely bus. Central Line. Come on, there must be some fuel along here somewhere. We are 26 miles away. Are we going to make it? Just going to be one of those episodes where we're really pushing it. Are we going to make it to some fuel before I don't know, end up off the road somewhere? Have the fish go off. All the fish go off. It's going to be bad news. I don't need to look in the mirror. I've got that mirror there. Brilliant. Yeah, all the fish is in danger of actually going off now. There we go. We're off. I don't know why they slowed off so badly, because they were actually just going this way anyway. Oh, hang on. Let's do our pretend we're actually driving for real bit. Hang on. Map. Where are we next to? Oh, look! Look at this! You can't make it up! Right there, round the corner, we have, next to junction, we have fuel. That's brilliant. Let's go. Pulled up for the second there. We literally have fuel there. But the question is, am I going to make it before Chuck and Jack's Felice? Can we make it before we run out of fuel? Oh, I don't know. This is going to be close. It's going to be proper close. Look, it's junction. Junction with a big sort of pylon out front of it. There we go. 50 miles an hour speed limit. Little Shepherd. Little Shepherds. They had a pump there, I think, actually. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm liking this. It's quite pretty scenery, isn't it? Oh, wow, look at the bridge. Oh, wow. That is really pretty. I'm liking Junction. Yeah, across the bridge as well. Oh, there was a vehicle. It's too late. I've just pulled out on it anyway, regardless. Wow. That's really pretty. I was not expecting that. I was really not. I was not expecting Junction to be so pretty. I'm going to try and park this blooming thing, and then I'm going to go round the corner and get some fuel. I'm going to hope that I can do it before I run out of fuel. I don't know if I've ever ran out of fuel while delivering a actual load before. It's a new one on me, this. It's bound to be round the back. Yeah, it is. It's just round the corner. Let's do it. There's a one of them blowy things. Oh, that just sounded wrong, didn't it? One of those inflatable sort of wiggly men things. That's what it is. Oh, there's a road there. It's actually a road in front of me. I'm still going to drive across it. Get myself straight. Right. So, am I straight enough? Yeah, I'm straight enough. Straight enough. I'm not going to crash into anything, I don't think. Right, time to deliver to is it Pickett place we're going to? Pickett? I don't even look. I'm not even looking over the other shoulder. Just terrible. I'm awful. I'm the worst truck driver in the world. Just don't feel comfortable. I don't know about anybody else. Does anybody else find that? They've got like one way they like to be in the game and angle-wise. I find that all the time, that there's an angle that I like to be in. But ooh, swing around, baby. By the fence. Damn you. Rumble, 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 rumble. Yeah, there's a way you like to be in when you're reversing a truck, and for me it's just... There we go. I'll take that. In fact, that's bang on perfect, that, from my point of view. Right, tucked right against it. Right, okay, press T to drop it. Decouple it, and then we should have enough money to get round the corner to stay at that location. I've almost got the parking challenge as well. And company collector, I'm one short of whatever that is for companies. You do 15 companies and you get a company collector. I'm almost there as well with that. That was a decent amount of money as well. That's brought us up a bit cash-wise. Right, let's get round the corner and let's get this thing stashed away in Junction, and then we'll have another episode next week. That's the way these things work. They're episodic. I don't know if you've been here before, but if you've not been here before, please stay around. It's usually I don't know, fun, thrills, all the usual things that you get from watching somebody drive a truck around. But yeah, oh look at that church. I'm so impressed by this little town. Oh, a really nice looking church. There's a Christmas tree. Is that a Christmas tree? What is that? Deerthorn tree. Wow, I don't know what a deerthorn tree is. Feel like I need to Google one now. Crispy chicken, yum. Got the necessary eateries for me. It's kind of bizarrely, this is the kind of place I'd take a little wander around because it's just gently weird. Is that the right term for it? Gently weird? Probably not. And I'm guessing that just over this bridge, there's our truck stop. Brilliant. Let's get some diesel first, though. Let's do the important thing. Let's get some diesel. I'm going to stay in this lane. I'm going to get some diesel. And traffic lights ahead. Truck entry up there. There we go. Truck entry here. Entry and exit for trucks. Okay, thank you. Where's my bit to get my diesel? I'm so low on diesel. I can't believe how lucky I've got here. This is pure fluke. I'm quite good at doing this, aren't I? It isn't. It won't be the first and it won't be the last time. I'm trying to find the perfect pump. Yeah, it won't be the first and it won't be the last time. There we go. Let's fill this thing up. $4.74. Did the prices change? Is it playing the game? I don't know. Let's get filled up. It's 4:34 in the afternoon. Right, let's accelerate away. I'm gonna go over there and park up. Yeah, gonna spend the night in the truck stop. Park next to some proper trucks with trailers. Well, there's one there though without, so it's not. I'm not the only one. I'm gonna pop myself between these two fellas. There we go. Junk. Let's have a little look. Rest. Let's press the enter key. There we go. Excellent. So it's the middle of the night, though. I'll probably press enter again, to be fair, so that we get the morning. Should we press it again? Let's do it again. Allow 2 rests. Whoa! Middle of the day. That's no good at all. But it'll do it. It'll be good enough for the next episode. Anyway, I've been your host, Rajil Junaid. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.